What if you get a mathematical problem and it has addition, or multiplication, or division, or subtraction, or even exponents in the same equation? What order does one tackle this type of equation? Why does that matter? Do I just take the equation from left to right or maybe right to left? Let's look into this deeper to understand. Why does this equation equal 42? Rules provide a standard method and approach. These rules are not optional. Not following the rules will mean incorrect answers. Sequential order will play a big role when applying the rules. Parentheses and steps can be combined, especially in more complicated equations. Skip a step if the equation does not have the function, e.g., no exponents like in step 2. Let's do a simple example at first using steps 1, 3, and 4. Here's an example: 40 minus parenthesis 6 subtract 4 end parenthesis then multiplied by 2. Applying step 1 we get 40 subtract parenthesis 2 end parenthesis multiplied by 2 using parenthesis rule first. Skipping step 2 as there are no exponents in this example. Applying step 3 we get 40 subtract 4 using multiplication rule next. Applying step 4 we get 36 using subtraction rule next. Answer is then 36. Multiplication, division, addition, and subtraction are done as they are read from left to right. It is not always the case that multiplication or addition get done before division or subtraction. This is a fundamental understanding that must be carried out at all times. In the expression 36 divided 4 multiplied 3 should equal 27 and not 3. Or in the expression for addition and subtraction, 12 minus 4 add 7 should equal 15 and not 1. Here's an example: 15 add 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by, in parenthesis 3 to the power of 3 divided 11, subtract 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by, in parenthesis 2 plus 2. Applying step 1 we get 15 add 2 to the power of 3 multiplied by 3, subtract 3 to the power of 2 multiplied by 4 using parenthesis rule. Applying step 2 and the left to right rule we get 15 add 8, multiplied by 3, subtract 9 multiplied 4 using exponents rule. Applying step 3 and the left to right rule we get 15 add 24 subtract 36 using multiplication rule. Applying step 4 and the left to right rule we get 39 subtract 36 using addition rule. Applying step 4 and the left to right rule we get 3 using subtraction rule. Here's an example for multiplied by, in parenthesis 25 subtract 3 to the power of 2 add 2, then subtract in parenthesis 50 divided by 2 multiplied by 2. Applying step 1 and 2 we get 4 multiplied by, in parenthesis 25 subtract 9 add 2 subtract, in parentheses 50 divided by 2 multiplied by 2 using parenthesis and exponent rule. Applying step 1 and 3 and the left to right rule we get 4 multiplied by, in parenthesis 25 subtract 9 add 2 subtract, in parentheses 25 multiplied by 2 using division rule. Applying step 1 and 3 and the left to right rule we get 4 multiplied by, in parenthesis 25 subtract 9 add 2, subtract 50 using multiplication rule. Applying step 1 and 4 and the left to right rule we get 4 multiplied by 18 subtract 50 using subtraction then addition rule. Applying step 3 and the left to right rule we get 72 to 50 using multiplication rule. Applying step 4 and the left to right rule we get 22 using subtraction rule. Challenge example: in parenthesis 1 to the power of 4 multiplied by 2 to the power of 2 add 3 to the power of 3, subtract 2 to the power of 5 divided by 4. Applying steps 1 and 2 we get in parenthesis 1 multiplied by 4 add 27 subtract 32 divided by 4 using parenthesis and exponent rule. Applying steps 1 and 3 and the left to right rule we get in parenthesis for add 27 subtract 32 divided by 4 using parenthesis and multiplication rule. Applying steps 1 and 4 and the left to right rule we get 31 subtract 32 divided by 4 using parenthesis and addition rule. Applying step 3 and the left to right rule we get 31 to 8 using division rule. Applying step 4 and the left to right rule, we get 23 using subtraction rule.